You got yours. Go ahead, please.
Dwane, you must have been pretty proud of the way that the kids performed tonight under those circumstances.
They came out and played. It's one thing that you don't have to worry about is effort, intensity. I thought the young guys came out and played with a lot of effort and a lot of intensity.
We've seen from Dwane's sort of confidence level and defensive level as well.
Well, he's another one of those kids that's a four-year player, an older kid, mature, been around the NBA, just needed an opportunity. Again, he's playing behind probably one of the top point guards in the league in Kyle and one of the top backups in the league in Corey. So there's not a lot of minutes, a lot of opportunity here. So, as far as right now is concerned. But, again, he stayed ready. Again, someone asked earlier about the 905, and that's where his experience there has really elevated his play to come and play. And he did an excellent job, and to his credit, he's been very professional and ready to play. He, Norm, all the young guys have been ready to play when the number's called.
You get everybody, Kyle and DeMar and Luis, some reps, but you also got Jonas and Bismack.
Right,
most
right.
of the night out as well.
Well, one thing, I don't know how well they were playing. That's one thing. I mean, like I told everybody, just because those other two guys are off, everyone still has a job to do. And we want to play at our high level, not in vacation mode. We want to play in let's get better mode. And that's one reason why Lucas went in and played.
Norm taking a page out of DeMar's book, the 19 free throws. I guess he has one of the best to learn from in terms of getting to the line, but seemed to get there at will.
One thing, Josh, he did a good job of in transition. He called him backpedaling, and he's got that other gear to go to. He's one of our fastest guys on the team with the ball, and he gets guys backpedaling. He does a good job of attacking, getting them in a compromised situation, and getting the foul. So he does a good job with that.
Dwane, Patterson's defense, is he at his highest level right now?
Well, yeah. He can be better. He can be better because he's going to have to guard guys like C.J. Miles, the small forwards, the Carmelo Anthonys. So that's his challenge. His next challenge. I mean, he's done a good job of guarding the regular forwards, the power forwards. His next challenge for us is coming in. I thought James Johnson came in and did a good job battling plantar fasciitis with his feet and coming in tonight after being off for a while and gave us what he had.
You did give up a lot of sort of open threes that you lost guys. That's got to be a little bit worrisome.
Well, that's one. Again, when you have a C.J. Miles at the 4, your forwards are not used to guarding those guys, and that's where you got to go out and scramble and find guys like that. And if you're used to being in the paint and being down, that's our next challenge with our big guy, our forwards, and our fives.
What'd you think of Corey tonight, especially having to play with the mask on?
I told him he looked better with the mask on, but again, he battled. Found out before the game that he got a little small fracture, but he's going to be okay. Hopefully, I told him to help his looks a little bit.
You mentioned before the difference between, for a point guard anyways, coming off the bench and starting and something that he's kind of adjusted to. Are you seeing him getting more comfortable when he does have to fill in for Kyle?
Well, yeah, he was more comfortable in that situation this time around. It's probably the third time that he started in Kyle's place. I don't know how many times, but each time he's got more comfortable. And in that position, you can't come in. I think in Detroit, he come in and got 2 quick, cheap fouls. And you can't do that when you're the starting point guard. It just puts too much pressure on your backup, too many minutes. And at that time, DeLon, I don't know how ready DeLon was. So, but Corey's a smart player. He's been through the wars. He knows what to expect, and he's gotten better at stepping in and starting in those situations.
A week ago, you were asked about Norman's three-point shooting, and you said it was gravy. And
It is. It still is. It still is.
All of his offenses.
It still is. It's gravy. Believe me, I promise you, it's gravy. And he can't lose sight of let's play defense first. Don't go out thinking, shooting threes and jacking up threes. We'll take what the defense gives you. And fortunately for him, because there's so much attention, whether it's inside or in the pick-and-roll situation, the ball is finding him and he's knocking it down. But his first job is not a three-point shooter. His first job is defensive.
The three-point shot aside, did you know he had this offensive ability?
Well, he's knocked it down in practice. There's never been a question whether he can score. He's a big-time scorer, but again, his job, A1, A1B, is playing defense, and can't lose sight of that.
I'm not sure how many possessions, but he did have George on a few anyway. Is that how high up the ladder did he go?
He didn't have him a lot, probably a few times, but probably in a cross matchup or because that's where we was matching his minutes with James Johnson's minutes. But you know, size is an issue, but he's a battler. He's a guy that doesn't matter how tall you are. He's strong. He's built like a little running back, so he uses his strength very well in those situations.
Was the decision to sit Kyle and DeMar and everything was purely to give them rest, or is there some gamesmanship involved there and the fact that you might
No,
see
total rest. They were, whoever we had played tonight, if we played Sisters of the Poor tonight, they were going to rest. So decision was made a long time ago. And not trying to be a smart aleck or anything, but that decision was made a while ago, you know, to rest those guys before the standings got where they are or anything like that. That team is a heck of a team. I don't know, you know, we got fortunate tonight, but they're a heck of a team.
Dwane, this late in the season, is Powell still considered a rookie in your eyes?
Oh, yeah, he's still a rookie. Until next spring training camp, he's still got to carry that pink backpack on his back as a rookie.